Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a Wednesday, so that means it's time for another weekly Wednesday Top 10 Countdown, and I'll get into it coming up here in just a few short moments. But first, let me say, I've got another shout out coming up at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. And I thought that I was going to do a different top 10 countdown this week, but one of my co-workers named Chris came by me on Sunday and told me that I should do this top 10 countdown. So I am. So the one that I was going to do, maybe I'll do it next week if I don't get another request. But he came by and asked me if I was still doing a top 10 countdown every week. And I said, yep, I sure am. And he said, well, you're eventually going to run out of ideas. And I said, I hope not. My goal is to keep doing one every week as long as I can. And he said, why don't you do top 10 best-selling caffeinated drinks? And I said, I can go ahead and tell you what number one is, but I'll do it for you because number one has been number one forever. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. This week's top 10 countdown, and that's top 10 best-selling caffeinated drinks, carbonated drinks, acidic drinks, ever how you want to put it. Number 10 is Diet Mountain Dew. Number 9 is Fanta. Number 8 is Coke Zero. Number 7 is Diet Pepsi. And number 6 is Sprite. So again, 10 through 6 is Diet Mountain Dew, Fanta, Coke Zero, Diet Pepsi, and Sprite. Number 5 on the list is my personal favorite, which is Mountain Dew. Number 4 is Dr. Pepper. Number 3 is Diet Coke. Number 2 is Pepsi. And number 1 is Coca-Cola. Now, I will say, and maybe it's just my imagination, but it seems like in the area we live, from what I've seen and what I see in people's buggies and what I see people buying when I'm at the store, it seems like in this area, Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper and Pepsi are all three more popular than Coke. And it may just be a figment of my imagination, and it may just be this area, but I know Coke has been the number one selling drink for 30 or 40 years. So I do know that that's number one. It may not be number one here, but it's number one in the world, and it has been forever, and it's not even close. But I do know that overall sales of these kinds of drinks continue to drop every year because more and more people are trying to go, more toward water or drinks with no sugar or drinks with no caffeine. So I do know that sales of these kinds of drinks just continue to drop. But my personal favorite, since I was probably 8 or 9 years old because of my grandpa, is Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. So if you have any thoughts on this week's Top 10 Countdown, please feel free to let me know. So Chris, just for you, I did your Top 10 Countdown this week. And just to go ahead and get the word out there so everybody knows, this Sunday is actually Grace and I's 10-year wedding anniversary. So you may see some videos this weekend that is just me and her because we'll be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary, just to go ahead and get the word out there. My shout out today goes out to my man Alan, who lives in South Carolina. He is a Clemson fan, diehard Clemson fan. Him and I talked for a good little bit yesterday, and he was talking about how long he's been a Clemson fan and all that. So, Alan, so glad to have you aboard. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you do so choose to comment on any video at any time, you will be eligible for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway that we'll be having when we get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Why can't drummers come back from retirement? Because there will be repercussions. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.